So I looked into buying a bear trap online, and they're 25 bucks, which, 25 bucks is understandable. However, I'm pretty handy, and I figured I could make my own. So I used the end of a sprinkler head here, and I took out the center part. You can see through it there. I had a drill down in there, put a washer in the bottom. I found this out after trial and whatever. Put a washer in the bottom. Then I put this little rubber piece to hold the primer. So this is let's find one that's not used, a 209 primer, and we're going to put it right inside this hole here, push it down flat, and then this is the top piece. Oh, there we go. This is the top piece. I just wrapped duct tape on it to make it easier to screw in and to hold. But I just used a threaded pipe, and then I used a cotter. I used a pin, and I drilled a hole in it at the top here to put the ring in, and then I sharpened the pin down the bottom, and then I put a spring over the pin, and then what I did on the bottom here, I just actually used JB Weld, and you can see I just basically JB welded the pin to the spring, and then I had to file it down some, but that made it so it'll spring up and down. So put it in here. See if I can do this left-handed. You kind of got to push down, and it's not going to set the primer off because of that rubber piece that I put in there. Oops, you didn't really see that. That's all right. So you push it down. I'm still working out the kinks on this. But, all right. So tighten it up all the way. Tight, tight, tight. All right. Now, what you do is nail it to a tree, and the way I've done that is I basically took some strap, right, and you put the strap over it, and I tighten the strap up, and then use the nails to nail the tree. So that's how I'm going to nail it to the tree. So then this is the firing pin basically. So we lift this up. See how it's on a springer or on a spring. So we lift it up and see those other holes in it. Those are my different levels, and I figured out it has to be, with the spring I used, it has to be trying to find my pin here, onto the third hole in order for the mechanism to work. So I am going to put it on pause real quick, so I can arm it with two hands. Alright, so what I did is I just lifted that up and I put my pin into the third hole. Now this is going to be a tripwire. It's not going to be this white line, but I'm just using this for purposes so you can see it. It's a tripwire, right? So a bear or any other animal comes over, pulls this, scares them off.